In the 10s, we saw Disney go down and opt for more of a prequels and sequels sort of style, where they weren't creating anything new. Sometimes they were really good, like we saw with Incredibles 2, Monster University, Toy Story 3. But then we had occasions where we got bad prequels/sequels in Finding Dory, in my opinion, that's not that good, and several others in that listing. But where does Cars 3 hold up? Is it in the bad category or is it in the good category? Let us know down those comments down below. As to me, we all have our own opinions, and my opinion is this. Cars 3 is underrated. Why is it underrated? Simple reason being, it helped bring the pride back to the Cars franchise. Cars 2 killed the pride, killed everything about the franchise. Whether you like that film or not, you have to agree that it weren't Cars 1 levels of great, or even anywhere near Cars 1 levels. So it really killed the momentum of the franchise moving forward, and Cars 3 helped to repair a little bit of that bridge to and from the first film, and it went full circle in my opinion. It felt like the circle of life thing, because in Cars 1 it's about rookie racer trying to make his name, trying to win his first Grand Prix in a really arrogant way until he learns that he can't be this arrogant and he's got to think smarter than them and everything like that. This one now, he is the racer who's experienced and knows it all, but now the new generation of arrogant racers are coming through, and he now must be the guy that has to make way for the new generation, as he doesn't know it yet, but he's not got many races in him at that particular level anymore. He's that seasoned veteran, which now all these racers are 10 times quicker than him and are trying to, and are more hungry, more whatever, and he now needs to get into that sort of same shape and that mindset to be able to beat those quicker racers. This idea though of being able to try to train your way back into shape, sort of like the Rocky 4 montage. But I think that trying to get Lightning McQueen quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker was a great idea, but the last hurdle let him down, and when it got to the race, he realised he still wasn't quick enough and the new generation was passing him by. And since Cruz never got the opportunity to prove herself, he gives her that opportunity in that race and lets her race for him. That particular idea in this film was what created it from being, oh my god, we didn't even realise what this film actually was. What the film actually was, oh, it's not Lightning McQueen training for this race. He's actually training Cruz for this race that she doesn't even know she's racing. That is the whole idea of what they're saying, helping her to train on the beach, showing her how to get grip on this sort of track and do this on this sort of track. The experience and the knowledge that he has helps him to then take a backseat and become more of a coach. And I think if they ever do a Cars 4, this is what we're going to be seeing now, Lightning McQueen turning into that coach sort of role and helping Cruz along that way. I think that is the best way of putting it. Yes, I get it that a lot of people don't like this particular film. The simple reason being, I think a lot of people didn't want Lightning McQueen to just bow out in that fashion and basically take a back seat and let somebody else go in his position, because we know him as the arrogant racer from Cars 1, but Cars 2 happened. We can't ignore Cars 2. He seemed normal in Cars 2, but really we got put off by that spy stuff, and I think this kind of film had to happen eventually. The full circle of life sort of treatment, which Disney always seem to publish in all of their movies.
Is the circle of life.
And to me, it was also great seeing Doc back in this movie with these additional lines, which Paul Newman must have done before he died, in which was brilliant. I absolutely love that, bringing Doc back just for those little, what sort of conversation would they have had back in the day, which we didn't see, and this was more of that sort of vibe. And yeah, I love that, putting those in this film, because it made it more linked to the first film than the second film. The second film basically never gets mentioned about the spies and all that shit. For as far as I can remember, we don't hear anything of that in Cars 3, which is good. But I think there was a lot of cool things that happened in Cars 3, including talking not only to Doc, but Doc's old racing rivals to help get into the knowledge of what Doc used to do to them in when they were the new up-and-coming racers, and what he would try to do and how to maneuver his way around the track as somebody that saw him firsthand, the tricks, the flicks that he used to do to help him get quicker. And that's what Lightning McQueen does at the start of the big race at the end. And what is cool about that race at the end, which I also forgot to mention, is that If you look at that race at the end, it was just a race. But it weren't just a race, because the pressure was amped on to the fact that if he didn't win that race, that he would have to retire. Which is a hard thing to hear, that he couldn't go out on his own terms. And that's the reason why he got Cruz involved, because he didn't think he could save his own career and decided to put his own career and his own status to retire in the hands of a youngster, and to prove that the youngster can do a better job now than he can at his age. And I think that was a fantastic way, not only for the two to bow out in a good fashion, but also to prove Sterling that he still got it in him, and to show that his team, that somebody that you just thought was a trainer, has it in him to win a Grand Prix. Before we jump back into this video, guys, please do us a massive favour and smash that subscribe button, because you do not want to miss a thing this week, next week, and the week after, because we've got tons and tons of content planned for you guys. And you can do us a massive favour by smashing that subscribe button, joining the community, getting updates to all the latest videos, from the YouTube shorts to the actual videos. It is well worth it, completely free, and you will not regret it. To summarise Cars 3 then, this is easily 7.6 out of 10 and a great film. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Do you love Cars 3? Do you hate Cars 3? Are you not sure about Cars 3? Let us know all that jazz down in those comments down below. And if you haven't yet seen our Cars 2 movie review, go give that a watch right now.